Hello, welcome to IDHub. In this video, I'll demonstrate how to add a new application. To begin, let's assume an organization has already purchased and installed IDHub on-prem or in the cloud. The first user has already registered himself and activated his IDHub license. In this scenario, I'll show you how an IDHub administrator adds a new application. Let's log in with our organization name. And then we'll go ahead and log in as an administrator. Charles has administrator permissions, and he will also have an administrator as well as a user module on his dashboard. Administrators and access managers are the only users in IDHub who can create a new application. Access managers are the only users who can approve a new application. From the dashboard, we'll see our admin app as well as our user app. And from the admin app, we'll go ahead and click on Manage Catalog, which will take us to the catalog items. From here, we'll navigate to Add Application tab. And as you can see, you can add a single application or a bulk application upload. In this video, we'll do a single application. In another video, I'll show you how to bulk upload applications. We'll go ahead and enter the basic details. We can enter a logo right here. And we'll go ahead and name our application Premier Viewer. We'll add our description, and we'll go ahead and add our business owner and our IT owner. A business owner is a person responsible for the application and who would have full administrative permissions within that application. The IT owner is the person responsible for all things technical. Within our integration details, because this is a demo environment, all of our applications would be non-trusted and disconnected. Our approval workflow. This identifies what the approval process will look like. Premier Viewer will be a manager approval application, meaning the direct manager of the beneficiary, also known as the requester, would need to approve this application. We'll need to select a fulfiller, and in this case, we will use a manual fulfiller group, meaning an IT person will manually add this application to the beneficiary's account. We can attach a custom form to this application. I have another video showing what custom forms are and how to create them. But real quickly, we can attach any form to this, which would have different required fields to collect information. But in this case, we're not going to use a custom form. We're going to make this application requestable so that anyone in the organization who is a user in IDHub can request this application. So attributes provide information related to each attribute within the application. For example, field name would equal first name, and the matching attribute would also be first name. We're going to make this required and add it. We'll also add a field for last name. And our matching attribute will also be last name. We'll make this required. And at least one attribute must have the reconciliation key and the unique field key turned on. And we'll go ahead and make this one user login. And we'll add this as well. So next is the entitlements page. And entitlements are a set of permissions which determine what a user can or cannot do. A user or administrator would be examples of an entitlement. So for the sake of the demo, we'll skip this section as it is not required when adding a new application. We'll go ahead and submit this request. And we can easily track this request by going to our requests page. And on this page, we can see all of our requests. So here's our Premier Viewer new application. We can see that it's waiting for approval. So if we open this up, we can see the current status is waiting for approval, and it's been assigned to an access manager. Like I said earlier, access managers are the only users within IDHub who have permission to approve a new application. So we'll go ahead and log out of Charles' account, and we'll log in as Jerome. Jerome is an access manager. And we'll go ahead and navigate to Jerome's task page by clicking on the task button from his dashboard. Here we can see the new application request for Premier Viewer. We can open this application request, and we can see all the details within it, any attributes or attached entitlements. We'll go ahead and claim this task and approve it. The claiming process will remove the task from the rolling task list. All access managers will be able to view any task that's been assigned to an access manager until an access manager actually claims it. That's the same for system administrators as well. So it's really nice to be able to pull it off of the task list, and then it disappears for all the other access managers once Jerome has claimed it. And now he'll go ahead and approve the application. We'll go ahead and navigate to the user app so we can validate that the new application has been successfully onboarded. So we'll just click on the Applications tab. And we'll go ahead and search for Premier Viewer. We can open this, and we can see all the details here, the approval workflow. If there's anyone who has access to this application, it's brand new, so no one has requested it yet, and any entitlements that might be attached to it. And like I said earlier, entitlements could be something like an administrator within this application who would then have administrative rights, or a basic user. So in this case, we didn't add any entitlements, but that concludes the video on adding a new application. I will also create another video for bulk application onboarding. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a beautiful day.